Oh man, what's up, y'all? Been a long day. $1 billion worth of game. It's your man Yusuf right here. Just ready to give y'all the facts, man. Give y'all the facts, man, that, you know, a lot of guys in the city, or whatever, a lot of these young guys, you know, in different cities around the country, whether it be Chicago, Philly, Baltimore, Detroit, whatever, what have you, wherever they at, a lot of these young guys is missing out on the fact that, you know, it's a big opportunity out here to get money in a legal fashion, man. And that trying to get this illegal and fast money, man, that is costing them their lives, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just here to spit some of that game, man, to give y'all young guys some direction about where you can go and about, you know, the opportunities that may exist that you didn't even know about. Outside of the fact that, you know, you guys might not want to drive a big rig. You might not feel like you responsible enough, or you capable enough, or you don't have your license, or whatever, what have you. So you might not be in position to get a job like that that's going to make you 62 over 100,000 a year. You're not ready for that. You know what I mean? Or you might not be of age because you under 25. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it real. So, you know, a lot of young guys between the ages of 16 and let's say 23, 24, because these are the guys that's dying out here for real, for real. You know what I mean? 16 to 24, you know, you guys out here shell shocked right now, you know, in this life, no direction. You don't have a father in your life. You don't have that male figure in your life that, you know, was able to give you the direction and or able to be a good example to you of what not to do or what to do to make it out here. You making babies young, you don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? You think you ready to handle a relationship with a female, but you really not ready. You know what I'm saying? So these are the places where you guys need guidance, because this is where you got your frustration at. And your first frustration is you niggas broke. I mean, that's just real, 100. You know what I'm saying? You broke, meaning that you really can't do nothing for yourself, for your child, or for your chick. You know what I mean? You just a broke nigga. I mean, that's just the real of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you. You broke. You know what I mean? And when you broke, your mind go crazy. You try to figure out, what can I do to get money? And you take all kinds of risks that's going to lead you to the grave, or lead you to the penitentiary, or leading you fleeing the authorities, trying to go to a different state. You know what I mean? Looking over your shoulder, watching your back at all times. You live an uncomfortable life. I mean, that's just what it is. You live an uncomfortable life. So, you know, me being who I am, man, I'm here to give you that $1 billion worth of game. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm here to do. To give you $1 billion worth of game. You know what I mean? You can take it wherever you want to go with it. You can run and tell your friends about it. You know what I mean? Y'all can huddle up together and come up with a plan, man. You know what I mean? The first thing you dudes need to do is finish your basic education, man. That's number one, man. Finish your basic education. So if you 16 to 20, you can go back to high school, get your high school diploma. You know what I'm saying? If you're above that age, you might possibly have to get that GED, that good education for dummies, because you was a dummy for dropping out of high school to begin with, because it's so easy to finish high school in the city of Philadelphia. Or most of these urban communities, cities, it's easy for you to get out of there, because guess what? The curriculum not really that hard. You know what I'm saying? So, but you could go now, fight and study to get that good education for dummies, meaning that you was the dummy. That GED though, that's a tough thing. That's heavy. But you guys need to get that. You got to get your basic education before, you know, you can get out here and do anything. After you get your basic education, or while getting your basic education, apply for some jobs, man. Be straight up and honest. You got to give people a story You gotta tell them, listen, I'm out here. I have nobody to support me. Can you please bless me with this job? I will be forever grateful, and I'm gonna work my hardest and prove myself that I'm worthy of having this job. Whether it be Chick-fil-A, whether it be Wendy's, whatever job that it is, guess what? Those jobs are paying $10 to $20 an hour right now. $10 an hour. You know, you might look at it and frown and say, well, it's $10 an hour. That's $400 a week for 40 hours. But you, my friend, you need to work something like 60 hours. Because you need to definitely get your weight up. You need 60 hours in that joint. So after the 40, the other 20 hours is overtime. You'll be making $15 an hour for those 20 hours. You know what I'm saying? $15 an hour for those 20 hours. That's another $300. Plus the $400, that's $700. So now you're making $700 a week. Now you're making $35,000, $36,000, $37,000 a year. Well, you just came from nothing. You could do this between the ages of 16 and 20. It's about how much you want to grind. You know what I'm saying? You need to set down some roots. You need to focus and concentrate, because you ain't making $35,000 a year out there selling dope, because you barely getting off a pack. You know what I mean? You risking your life for a pack. You know what I mean? Let's keep it 100. You dudes is broke. If you stun, it's because you spend a couple of your boss money off top, you know, to get you a new pair of shoes. But you can't really, you know, when your girl say she needs something, you frustrated with her because you like, damn, why you keep asking me for shit? I ain't got no fucking money. That's just how it is. Keep it 100 with you dudes, man. I know that you Pac-Maning it out there. You trying to gobble up all the pellets that you can. You know what I mean? And before you gobble up the pellets, that motherfucking ghost gonna catch you. That ghost gonna catch you. Either the man gonna come lock you up, or them bullets gonna bust you in your head. That's the facts, man. You know what I mean? So I'm here to help you avoid that, man. So let me finish laying down the path. So you grab your little Chick-fil-A job, little McDonald's, whatever. They all paying, you know, $10 to $20, $15 an hour right now. Because guess what? Guess what? At the end of the day, nobody will work during this time because everybody collecting the unemployment money. And if you collecting unemployment, you over 18, you on that PUA, and you ain't get you a skill, you ain't go back to school, and you know this thing about to be over in September, you's an asshole, my nigga. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. You's an asshole. You just blew an extremely great opportunity because you was getting money. You was getting nothing less than $500 a week for the last year. My dude. You was getting nothing less than 500. On the first boost up, you was getting no less than 600, 700, 800 a week. Let's keep it 100. If you blew through all that bread trying to be fly, and you wasn't laying down yourself to get no skills, you fooled yourself, boy. It's about to be a cold ass winter out here. It's about to be a cold winter for you niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it 100. And I ain't worrying about no monetary gain on my YouTube channel right now. So I'm gonna cuss my ass off. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Yo, breaking it down furthermore. So hopefully you got took advantage and you got educated and you got another skill under your belt while you was collecting this PUA. Because that was all free education that they was giving out. Facts. If you a felon, your path gonna be different. Because you're gonna say what? Oh man, I can I can get a job, man, because I was a felon. I got caught selling dope. I got caught robbing a nigga. I got caught, you know what I mean? I got these felonies, man. I can't get no job. Making excuses. That's what niggas love to do, man. They make excuses all day about why they can't do something. They make excuses. No, what you need to do, my friend, is you still need to go get your good education for dummies. Because you probably dropped out. That's why you robbing niggas. You know what I mean? You uneducated on a basic level. You know what I mean? So, therefore, now is the time for you to put your pride away and go up to whatever construction site you can get onto, and say, listen, I'm willing to work for free for at least 4 months to learn the basics of a skill that I might one day be paid for. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. Or you can take it another step further. You can get with me while you still got a little bit of PUA money left. Get with me, and I'll take you, and I will train you personally for about 3 weekends, show you how to install floors. Or you can get with somebody else who got a trade under their belt that can teach you something for about 3 or 4 weeks, show you how to install floors, and you could go out here. I'll show you how to get the books, the carpet books, the carpet samples. Yeah, I show you where to get you a nice cheap van from. You know what I mean? So you could go out here and hustle and possibly make you up to $5,000 a month installing floors. That's what I'm ready to do for you guys, man. This is what I'm ready to do for you. You know what I mean? It's going to cost you, though. It's going to cost you. I'm not going to bang you in the head with it, but it's going to cost you. You know what I mean? So, you know, the cost of investing in yourself is zero, man. You're investing in you to be a better you, to be a safer you. You're investing in you. So that cost don't mean nothing. That's nothing. It's nothing. It'll cost you a lot not to do it. It might cost you your life if you didn't do it. Facts. It'll cost you your life if you didn't do it. You know what I mean? Either your time in jail or in the grave. That's what it could cost you. If you don't change right now, it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's going to cost your kids not to be able to see their father because he behind bars or he in his grave. That's what it's going to cost you. You know what I'm saying? It's going to cost you, my man. That's what it's going to cost you if you don't do it. The cost if you do it is nothing. Because the little bit of money that you're going to give me, you're going to make back within the first month that you get out there and you start hustling the right way. You know what I mean? That's the facts, man. You know what I mean? Continuing on laying down the path for the person who ain't got no felonies and just stuck in the mud because they don't know what's out here. They don't know what they're capable of. They don't know what they're able to do. They don't know, you know, how can I get off the set? How can I not fall to the peer pressure? Back to you guys. You got your Good Education for Dummies, or you now went back and got your high school diploma. Now it's time for you to get that job at Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, wherever you can get it at, Walmart, wherever you can get it at, and make it $10 to $20 an hour and work 60 hours a week. You're begging for overtime. That's what you're going to do. You're going to boss up and you're going to be making that $700 a week. You know what I'm saying? Now, after you're making that $700 a week, you're going to live like you're only making, you know, $400 a week. That's how you're going to live. You're going to live like you're making $400 a week, and the rest of your money you're going to put to the side. Because after taxes are on $700, you're probably going to bring home $550. You're going to take $150, you're going to put it away in savings, and you're going to take $400, and you're going to live your life. That $150 going to grow fast, though. That $150 going to grow quick. It's going to put you in position to have an opportunity to do something later down the line. Like when you enroll yourself in the technical program to learn a trade like HVAC, that's going to give you $50,000 a year. Like plumbing, that's going to give you $50,000 a year. Like electrician, that's going to give you over $50,000 a year. Huh? Like masonry skills, that's going to give you over $50,000 a year. You guys got to get back to the trades, man. The trades is what made black men middle class all their life. We got to get back to the trades. Back to the trades. 64% of black men in this country are what? Middle class. Meaning that they make above the average. They mean they making that 50,000. They making that 50,000, bruh. That could be you. Those guys not looking over their shoulders. It's just a small percentage of you guys that's losing. Because ain't nobody telling you how to win. But I'm here to tell you. Because I came from where you come from. I came from the streets. I came from selling dope. I came from smacking niggas in the head with bats. I came from all that. to a different place, man, of peace and security. You know what I mean? Continuity. You know what I'm saying? I come from the same place you come from. This path that I'm laying down for you is the path that I took. You know what I mean? I got into retail management at the age of 18, man. I was making $40,000 a year at 18 years old. Making grown man money. I was making grown man money at the age of 18, bro. 18, 19, straight up. Heckinger's, Rising Sun at Adams Avenue. I was a manager over there. Facts. Facts. Flooring department. Dean floor covering. They rented the space out of Heckinger's, out of Rickles. You know, people that's old enough to remember Rickles and Heckinger's before Home Depot. I was there. I was making money, bro. I was working 72 hours a week, making $9 an hour back then. That was big money. That was big money back then. I was doing 10 deliveries on the side every week. That was an extra $350 in my pocket. There's some people that was working 40 hours a week to make that $350 that I was doing in deliveries. Just 10 deliveries a week. You know what I mean? On top of my salary of 72 hours a week. So I was working 32 hours of overtime every week. Listen to me, this is facts. This is facts. I always been a young boy that was out here grinding. You know what I mean? Because I had to provide for my family. I had a wife and 2 kids at the age of 19. Facts. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Like I said, that's what you got to do. That's the path. You know what I mean? It's the path that's been successful for me. You know what I'm saying? I learned how to install carpet by going with one of the installers. I used to go with him for free every weekend for about 3 months. He basically taught me everything he knew about installing carpet. One of my homies that also was doing the same thing, he got his own carpet business to this day. You know what I'm saying? That's how you come up. So, although I kept a good job, I still installed floors on the side. So, I had side money. You know what I'm saying? Too old to be on my knees at this point. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a hard life. I ain't gonna front. It's a hard life, my nigga. You know what I mean? But it can be lucrative. Facts. I've been on plenty of jobs, you know, spent 2 days on a job by myself, install a whole house of carpet, and walked away with $2,000, $2,500. It can happen. 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Went on jobs by myself, put down a whole laminate floor, got $700, $800. I've done it. I've done it. You know what I mean? Not looking for nobody to give me nothing. See what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So that's the path, man. Sometimes you gotta, you know, you ain't always gotta go to school. You just gotta get around the right people that they're gonna put you in position. You're gonna put yourself in position to win. You know what I'm saying? Get one of them trades under your belt, man. Once you get a trade under your belt, the world is your oyster. If you under 29, I suggest you learn like 3 or 4 trades, man. You can learn 3 or 4 trades in about a 5-year span. Straight up. If you dedicate yourself, you put your mind to it, you can learn you about 3 or 4 trades. Learn you about 3 or 4 trades in like a 5-year span. Straight up. Some of these trades, to learn it might take you a year. And you can come out and do the basics like carpentry. You can get carpentry certification in about a year at some places and then go install doors and windows. You ain't gotta be no expert. You know what I mean? You're gonna get better and better as you practice, as you do jobs, as you get jobs. Somebody gonna pay you $200 to put a door in. How many doors can you get down the door in a day? Once you start, you might start doing 1 door a day. Next thing you know, you up to 2 doors a day. Now you walk home with $400 a day, 5 days a week. That's $2,000 a week. You're not making that on the streets. Just keep it 100. If you was doing 1 door every day, that's still $1,000 a week. You're not making that on the streets. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. You know what I mean? If you're an electrician and you putting up ceiling fans and you putting lights in and you charging $150 a joint and you making that every day, 5 days a week, you know what I'm saying? That's $750 a week. What you talking about? That's $750 a week. You're not making that on the streets. And And you putting them lights up in like a matter of like less than an hour. Let's keep it real. If you're a plumber, you can just go unclog toilets. Come out of plumbing school, look, I'm the unclogger man. You know what I mean? You're just unclogging toilets and sinks for $100 a wop. You can do 2 or 3 of them a day and make $1,500 a week, easy. My dudes, it's so much that you can do on a basic level. You know what I mean? If you over 22 and you got a debit card, you can get you a secure credit card. You got your little job, at McDonald's. You know what I mean? You got your secure credit card, put $200 in the bank. Remember that $150 you was putting away? Now you got, $300, $400, $500 put away. Now you could go get you a secure credit card, start to build your credit up, right? Once you got your secure credit card, but you could rent a car. Get your license and rent a car. Then you know what you could do? You could drive Uber on the side of your regular job and make you $100 a day extra driving Uber. Plus your job. Now you making $1,000, $1,500 a week in your sleep. But you're working. You're building. And you still living like you're making $400 a week. And now you putting away $1,000 a week. Because you got the $400 is yours. You know what I mean? Now you're building money up faster. Now, you know what? I want to buy a house. How much I need for a house that's $100,000? You need to put down $3,500. You need $6,000 for closing costs. So you need $10,000. How fast can you save $10,000 if you really out here grinding? Why you got to be homeless? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just opportunities out here for you guys, and you guys don't have that mentorship. Y'all don't have that coaching that you need to come up. Yo, I'm here for you. Holla at me. Sisters, if you got a son and he needs to be coached, holla at me. It's going to cost you nothing, but it's going to be something. But it's going to cost you nothing, but it could cost you a lot if you don't do it. Understand what I'm saying? It don't cost. Listen, the boy told me when I got into my trade, I said, well, how much is the class? He said the class is $250, but it's free. I understood immediately what he meant. And at the $250 I'm gonna pay to get in his class, to pass the test, to get in the union, ain't gonna be nothing because of the money that I'm gonna make in my career is gonna far exceed that. So it's nothing, but it's gonna cost me a lot if I didn't do it. So I had to believe in me and invest in myself and do it. If my mom had knew about it, she would have invested in me and made me do it. My dad would have invested in me and made me do it. So I'm telling you, sisters, or you, brother, you might not be the one that your kid going to listen to. So invest in your kid, send them to me, and I'm going to give them the blueprint on what to do. Or even you yourself. You might be stuck and struggling. Invest in yourself, hit me up, and I'm going to let you know what to do. $1 billion worth of game, man. We here for the people. That's what we here to do. We here to give the information to the masses. You know what I mean? The masses. We here for y'all, man. You know what I mean? We here for y'all. You know what I mean? You guys got to understand that you got an opportunity right in front of your face. Stop screaming about the racism. Stop screaming about the discrimination. And look at the opportunities that surround you that you can partake in and take advantage of, because they are there. It's a matter of, do you want to bite your pride and get to it? Get busy. That's what it's a matter of. It's not a matter of what somebody else do, what somebody else think, what my dude's going to think when I'm out here working 70 hours a week. They're going to think this nigga ain't around no more. Guess what? Out of sight, out of mind. I don't even want to stand around you dudes because I might catch a bullet. That's how you got to be thinking. If you want something more, something better for your life, that's how you got to be thinking, man. I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all all the time, man. You know what I mean? But I'm just letting y'all know, listen. Also, if you down in the credit dumps, you need your credit fixed. You want to be able to walk into that dealership with the check in your hand saying, give me that ride. You want to go and you want to put money down on a nice home and be able to say, this is mine. You want to walk in the jewelry store and buy your girl that diamond ring that she always wanted. You know what I'm saying? You need to get your credit right. You need to get your credit right. And for that, you need to holler at me. www.mycreditrockets.com. Holler at me. I got a credit plan that fits your budget. I got a credit plan, game plan of building credit, fixing and repairing credit to fit your budget. On top of that, you get my credit ebook, the credit game ebook from me, free of charge if you sign up with me to do your credit repair and your credit building. Holla at your boy Yusuf. www.mycreditrockets.com. Put your information in the box below and hit me and let me know, yo, I'm ready. Don't call me if you ain't ready. Let me know, yo, I'm ready. What I gotta do? I see that this plan is such and such. How can I get on? You know what I mean? Even if you ain't got all the money at one time, holler at me. I'm going to work with you, man. Told you I'm here for the people, but ain't nothing in life free. Holler at me, man. You will get a free consultation though. I will give you a free 30-minute consultation, trying to see where you at, trying to see where you want to go, trying to see who you want to be. You can't get that. You can get that from me. I'll give you that much. You know what I'm saying? But if you really want to work with me, you gotta holler at me, man. You cannot afford not to do it. It's not going to cost you much, but it's going to cost you a lot if you don't do it. So holler at your boy, www.mycreditrockets.com. Like the channel, subscribe. $1 billion worth of game. It's your man Yusuf. I'm out.